Hello YouTube, Luigi here. This might get long, but I promise you it'll be interesting. You're looking at a tray of knives. This is a tray that holds 18 knives. I have 3 of these, only one is filled. One is totally empty. I want you to see this. I make these out of cardboard. They fit in a drawer. Nobody sees them. It's not a display item. It's more of a storage item. I like projects like this. I like working with dimensions. I cut the cardboard with this, the Boker military survival knife. I use it as a folding X-Acto blade. This has replaced X-Acto knives for me. Really like this knife. Had a lot of fun making these things. It's important that I keep my hands busy. Creating things. Remember, I'm a sculptor as well. So this is how I store them. It's a piece of cardboard. It's inelegant, but it's fun. Keeps them organized. And it's not meant to be publicly displayed. All right, the reason I'm showing you this is I got this idea for a video. It's called The Best of the Best of my knives. Now, my knives are inexpensive beater EDCs. I don't have fancy-ass collector knives. I'm not Jim Skelton or anybody like that. But I have these categories, and I've broken them down thus. First one is called The Best Feel in the Hand, the most comfortable knife I have. I'm going to show you, they all have finger grooves, which shouldn't surprise anybody. This Browning 111 Folding Hunter is a really good feel because it has finger grooves. It's not the best, but it's up there. This really inexpensive Rough Rider, Elk Ridge, also has finger grooves. It feels great in hand. I like thickness on a knife, so it fills the hand. This is a good feel. Backlock. This Enlon EL04 MCT with its sculpted micarta finger grooves is a great feel and jimping on a thumb ramp. I like this one, this Axis lock. And although this has no finger grooves, for some reason, this Gonzo G704, and it's probably with its raised thumb ramp and jimping, this is a great feeling knife. But the best, saved it for last. Oh, here's another finger groove knife, the CRKT Endorser. This is a sweet little blade, and I say little because it barely gives me what I want, that 4-finger grip. But this is a really sweet little blade, guys. CRKT Endorser. But the most comfortable knife I own was the very first knife I bought, because I researched the shit out of it. It's the Volt 2, the Kershaw Volt 2, with its diamond plate, sculpted, well-contoured handles, its finger grooves, its raised thumb ramp with quite aggressive jimping, and all that, and the thickness that fills the hand, 5/8 of an inch thick. This is my favorite. Okay, next category. Most tactical. Well, I only have one, and it's this monster. This, where is it? The CRKT Hisatsu. I had the Heiho once, wasn't big enough for my hand. I traded up for the older brother, the CRKT Hisatsu by James Williams. I've reviewed this. You can see it's got quite a blade on it, quite a tip on it. It's got a lock. And that's that. Next category. Most beautiful. Well, I like this for its colors. It's a BEL01 or something. Hang on. Yeah, it's the LO1. It's a BL01 with a Spanto tip. It's got nice handles. And this is nice too. It's a Rough Rider Trapper lock for its beautiful red jig bone and good flush fit and finish. Very, very nice. Inexpensive. But the most beautiful knife I have, in my opinion, is this Case Jig Blue Bone Copper Lock. I love the deepness of the color. I love the contrast with the red shield. I love the perfect case fit and finish. That's that. Case Copper Lock, blue jig bone, navy blue. Most rugged. Boy, I think the Buck Vantage Select is a rugged knife with a lot of blade and very, very smooth. One of the smoothest knives I have. I think this Browning Folding Hunter 111 is really rugged, heavy, stainless steel liners. I think this Gonzo G704 is a hell of a rugged knife. 4 millimeters on the blade thickness. A lot of blade there. A lot of power behind that cut. And I'm going to say that's probably it for the most rugged. I have some others that fall into that category, but they're just not up there. The least expensive. Oh my God. Here's a $6 spring assist knife. The Tomahawk XL 138. The only hit I have on this knife is it is a really thin blade. But look at the handle shape. Look at the ergos. It's aluminum handles with these inserted craton grippy things. $6, man. It's in the rotation. It's a decent knife. Okay. I got a category here called Most Interesting. Most interesting. And I think it's this one. The Kershaw Crown. Why? Well, you know, it's got a thumb. You saw me flick it out. When this was new, I couldn't flick it out. It was stiff. And I didn't really like it because it was a funny operation. I really like this knife. It's got good hand feel. Why is this an interesting knife? It's a modern knife because it's got a thumb. It's got one-handed opening, one-handed closing. It's got a pocket clip. Okay, it's got a liner lock, but it looks like an old-time, old-school sway-back friction folder. Okay, it looks like that. If it didn't have the thumb stud, if it didn't have the liner lock, and if it didn't have the pocket clip, this would be. So this is a really interesting hybrid knife. It feels great in the hand. It's on the heavy side. And I like it. I like it. Most gentlemanly category coming up next. Boy, I got two I would put in that category. This is the Boker Plus Excalibur. Boy, it's a flat grind spear point blade with polished G10 scales. It's smooth as silk. It's a good looking knife. I think it's really well made. I think it's as rugged as any beater knife, but when knives look this good, people tend not to people tend to treat them gingerly, but by far the most gentlemanly knife I have is the CRKT. Don't feel me now. What do we call this? Did I forget the name of this? Oh, come on. Now I'm feeling really stupid. Designed by Ken Onion, IKBS bearings, reverse sway back. It's counterintuitive. The pocket clip is on the side. I just love the knife. It's very thin, very elegant. Smooth as silk because of the IKBS. It's on the heavy side because it's got, you know, stainless steel frame lock. Yeah, the CRKT, whatever this is. Okay, guys, that's really it. I wanted to give you the best of the best as I saw them, and I wanted you to see my storage trays made out of cardboard. They're really rugged. They're glued and clamped together, and when the glue sets up, I mean, you can't even twist this. It's so rugged. All right, guys, that wasn't as long as I thought. Hope you enjoyed it. You got to see. I got to evaluate in different categories the entirety of my small collection, but I'm having fun. All right. God bless you. I love you all. Take good care. Bye-bye.